Thank you, Mr. President. We thank the Commission of Inquiry for its update on the situation in Burundi. We regret that in the past year, the UN's human rights mechanisms have been met with unprecedented hostility from Burundian authorities. It is ironic that today's discussion follows yesterday's Independence Day in Burundi, a day that celebrates the country's freedom. Unfortunately, 57 years after independence, the people of Burundi are in no way free. Instead, Burundians are made victims by their own leaders. The Burundian government continues to indiscriminately commit grave violations of human rights against its own people on a daily basis. The government of President Nkurunziza is guilty of widespread disappearances, torture, and arbitrary detention. Security forces are permitted to make arrests for any reason. Journalists are persecuted and are forced to self-censor. Authorities have banned prominent foreign media from broadcasting in the country. The brutal crackdown on dissent has no limit. Earlier this year, authorities detained school children for doodling on the president's photo in their school books. When women and children are brutally raped and assaulted, this violence is met with impunity. Meanwhile, the same government that commits these crimes sits as a voting member of the UN Committee of NGOs, the body that decides which human rights groups are in this council chamber with us today. Therefore, I wish to ask the Commission of Inquiry two questions. First, what should the international community do to protect the basic human rights of the people of Burundi and to hold their government accountable? Second, are you concerned that out of 193 UN member states, only 17 delegations took the floor today to even comment on the situation in Burundi? And we note for the record that several, including Venezuela, China, Sudan, and Iran, did so only to side with the oppressor. Mr. President, it is time for all countries to take concrete action to prioritize the human rights crisis in Burundi in the halls of the UN and beyond. Thank you very much.
Je vous remercie.
Thank you.